Alrighty then, let's get started. Hello, it's me, Wandermyth. Failed to load module? What does that mean? Hold on a second. Why is that there? That's where my alerts go. Let me see here. Twitch new follower. Oh god, excuse me. Holy. Weird. There's some weird Twitch update. Excuse me a moment. I don't know why this is happening. Alright, let's fix this. Creator dashboard. Alerts. Alert box. And how do I... General settings. No. Wait, is it? Oh, let's go back. Alerts. Copy browser source. There we go. Properties. Anything? No? Well, shoot. That's so weird. Well, I guess I'll have to hide that until it magically fixes itself. Well, anyway. I slept for so long last night. Like, oh my god. I slept for... maybe... I went to bed at like 7. I got up at like... I don't know, like... I think I woke up at like 3 in the morning. And then I went back to sleep until like 9. A lot. I slept a lot. I really needed it, I guess. I've been running on a sleep deficit. When I talk too loudly, my mouth opens too wide on the OBS. Anyway. Excuse me. I guess I've been running at a sleep deficit for, like, quite a little while. So yeah, that was probably why. I really need to go to bed at 8 because I wake up at like 4 in the morning for work. And, yeah. Oh well, anyway. So I was thinking, I really enjoyed the, whatchamacallit? What do you call it? I really enjoyed, the stream the other day, where I, was what? Oh my god, my brain is blank. Anyway, I enjoyed the stream the other day where I was in VR chat, watching interesting YouTube videos. I thought that was actually kind of fun. Excuse me. I thought that was really fun. Because I kind of like... I don't like sitting and watching videos and not doing anything, you know? I like talking through things, you know, like, oh my god, you know, or making little jokes and whatnot when I'm watching movies and shows and whatnot. And, yeah, actually being able to move around in VR chat while I'm watching a video is kind of fun. We might find a neat world for that, that we can kind of, like, move around in. And, yeah, I think that would be very, very, very fun. Aside from that, what else has been going on? Not a whole lot. Today I'm going to be playing a game of... I'm going to be joining a game of, Spire: The City Must Fall. That's about Dark Elf revolutionaries, trying to take back, their home from High Elf colonizers. And the High Elves are, like, kind of horrifying fey creatures, especially compared to the Drow, who lack the ability to feel empathy or sorrow. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, you can imagine that, that makes some horrific conditions, for sure. Anyway, really interesting setting. I'm going to be playing a sort of assassin character, which will be really fun. I'll give you some updates, maybe tomorrow or maybe Monday when I stream normally. But yeah, I'm going to have to take some notes on that one. I think that's probably all for, like, updates and whatnot. I don't know if I got really much else to talk about right now. So, let's go to CraftCraft, change the channel. CraftCraft Fantasy Merchant Simulator. Excuse me. I know I need to still make some notes for myself for these just chatting sections, because I was watching like Giga and her talking about like streaming in general, and like I found it very interesting how she gets most of her audience, like people join the stream while she's doing just chatting, right? And there tends to be a drop off when she actually goes to play a game, which was interesting to me. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but no. The audience comes to hear you yap, and then some of them stick around to see a game. And yeah, and I guess gaming is more for like the social media YouTube side of things, because when you're gaming, you get those genuine reactions, and then you can post those on YouTube. It's like, oh my god, look how funny this person is, or look how crazy this moment was. So yeah, both segments have their utility, but yeah, just chatting will get you the audience on Twitch, and then, whatchamacallit, excuse me, why are my allergies acting up? And then the gaming side of things will help you get content for YouTube to further spread your reach, or social media, or whatnot, wherefore. But yeah, okay, that's all I had to talk about. So let's go, we're on CraftCraft now. Done. Let's make sure it's updated. We're going to turn desktop audio on and go to our gaming screen. Okay. Now, when we left off, I think we just encountered an interesting person. I don't quite remember, but we will see. Story mode. Oh, wait a minute. Nope. Hold on. Wrong one. Load game. Load. Don't want to start the game, I want to load the game. So, hello, how are you doing today? Always good to see you. We're playing some CraftCraft. Just gonna have a chill time. I'm gonna try and beat the game. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Day 5, Eric Leifson. Okay, I think that's where we were? Autosave? Yeah, it looks right. Thought we already did his quest, though. Or is this after that? Did I not save? Oh, okay, that's right. We just met the elf guy again. Okay. Hello again, my friend. Survived your latest adventure, I see. I hope the compass served you well. Yeah, let's do that one. It pointed me true. So well, in fact, that I had no choice but to return to your doorstep. I'd like to make you a very special offer. Let me guess, you want to exchange a map for goods and services? Am I that transparent? I am about to embark on a journey to map the mountains and the logocracy of Shadowrim. Logocracy? What does that mean? That sounds interesting. Logical, rule by logic, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. I guess it'd be kind of like a consensus or like direct democracy, maybe, where they come to like the most logical scientific consensus? I don't know, that sounds interesting. Logocracy. Weird. I'm about to embark on a journey to map the mountains around the logocracy of Shadowrim. Are you familiar? I've never heard of it. Beautiful place, the land of 100 libraries, they call it. They host arguments in enormous arenas, like debate gladiators. Oh, interesting. And they get their name from the Shadowrim Mountains, a great crescent swath that extends far into the east. And it's unmapped. Much of it is, and I aim to rectify that. To be honest, the part I'm worried most about is the sheer amount of mountains I will need to mark on my map. I don't want to spend half my commission on pen and quill pens again, and nothing wears through them quite like drawing the same spiky triangle over and over. That's where you come in. You want a big metal quill? Also a brilliant idea, but no. I would like to purchase a stamp block that stamps the shape of a mountain. Then I can just ink stamp over and over again. Stone or wood, cut in the shape of whatever scraps you can glue together. Okay. Oh, I'd be happy to help with that. Any specific kind of design? Just something mountainy. Nothing fancy. Nothing that uses a lot of ink. Okay. I could pay you a little coin this time, and also outline some other interesting vantage points around to visit around Windspell. An updated map would be fabulous. I knew I liked you for a reason. Okay, interesting. We got a bunch of pieces left over, actually. Might be able to use that. Okay, we want a mountain symbol. Oh, news. Let's listen to the news real quick. An axe to grind. With the farms beyond Windspell's walls expanding, some sections of the forest will need to be cleared. Unfortunately, many of these spaces neighbor the infamous Barrowlands and the deep primordial wilds of the nature folk. This means enterprising lumberjacks will need to contest not only with the undead warriors or angry nature spirits, not only the stubborn trees, but potentially with undead warriors or angry nature spirits. They will be on the lookout for solid, dependable axes in the coming days for both their jobs and for self-defense. Temper. The Night Watch is in need of swords after a fresh recruitment drive. With their ranks swelling and their own armories have been unable to keep up with demand. Night Watch members carry a bastard sword with a blade length no longer than 3 feet, and a hilt wrap of black leather. Remember that the Night Watch operates in dark environments, and prefers not to use shinier metals for their weaponry. A dulled or matte appearance is a must, if you want their new recruits to flock to your storefront. Interesting. A dulled or matte appearance, so not too shiny. How would you get that? Not sharpening it? Huh. Skyblaze. The orange skies indicate a week of skyblaze. Expect hot winds and long days. Make sure to leave water out for your pets. Interesting. Oh, I love coffee. Okay. Mountain symbol. Hiya! Okay, do we have adequate scraps for this? I feel like we must. Yes. I do have a bunch of... Do I just use wire for that, maybe? I guess I could just use wire for that. Oh my. Alright, we'll use wire and then we'll decorate it with some gobbledygook. Let's go see if there's anything outside first off. Let's see, back alley. Anything interesting? Oh, it's nighttime, huh? Not anything too interesting. I think that's it for this scavenger hunt. Let's go to the woods. Just imagine that elf just sitting patiently out in the office while I go gallivanting about the countryside looking for scraps and whatnot. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go with the bar here. I need a more sensitive mouse for this, or a less sensitive one. There we are. I put a little bit of glue on here and here and here. Okay. Big mountain. There we are. Little mountain. Come on. There we go. Little mountain. Okay. We want to get the top mountain now. We're going to put a little dot here and here. There we go. This is kind of like really like relaxing, I think. Okay. Last but not least, we're going to get a pole. Ah! Hold on. Nope, come on. There we go. Yep. There we go. I'm going to put this here. Does that look right? That doesn't look right. I think that's off-center just a tiny, tiny bit. Nope, damn it. Well, let's see if it'll stick there anyway. Okay, I need to Grab it from here, maybe? There we go. Angles are not perfect on this. Alright. Right there? Right there. Maybe that doesn't look right exactly, but I guess that's as good as we're going to get. I'll put a tiny dab of glue here. Here. And right here. And that should attach this just perfectly. Wonderful. Okay. Now let's put some little decorations on it. Could put... Don't want to expand the service area any more than we need to. Yes, yes, I know. Attach the mountain shape to stamp. Do I have a stamp? Did he give me a stamp? It doesn't appear to. Okay, we got the mountain here. Ah! Ooh, I do like the first mountain, but, there's also that. This one does look like you'd use a lot more ink than this one. Okay. Yeah, this one's rather simple, but you know what? This one would use less ink, I think. Or would it? Interesting dilemmas. Yeah, I think this one, though simpler, it does accomplish the job a little more efficiently. Damn it. Come on. There we go. Okay. And we're just going to attach this gently. There we are. Okay. And we'll put a little dot of glue here. Yep. Here. Here. Goodness gracious. There we go. Here and here. There we are. And we'll put this... Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's not get crazy with it. And here. Come on. Reflexes don't fail me now. This is the downside to having kind of shaky hands. Okay. Alright, that looks good. And we'll get rid of the design now. And what to put under it? Does this fit in there? It would have fit kind of under there, but no. Put the design on the stamp. What stamp are they talking about? Do I need to go buy a stamp? No. Let's go to the tavern. Do we have a? Do I have to buy it? Do I have to buy a stamp? Yeah. Necklace cord or leather? No. What stamp are they talking about? Attach mountain shape to stamp. To what stamp? What stamp are you talking about? I'd like to know, please. Do you see a stamp anywhere? 'Cause I sure don't. Are you supposed to give me a stamp? Am I missing? Oh, I gotta forge a stamp. Duh. Okay. Should we do an ornate stamp? Let's do ornate. Make it fancy for him. He's a fancy guy. Alright. Alright. Red hot. Alright, we're gonna do tools. Light. Ooh, stamp. Alright. Keen razor focus. Wonderful. Okay. Nice stamp. Okay. Okay. Ah. This one would really be cooler looking, but he doesn't need something cool looking. He just needs a stamp. I want to kind of embellish it a little bit. Or does he want nothing too fancy? Okay. Let's check our notes. Stone or wood. Scraps you can glue together. I do have stone pieces left, I guess. Let me see here. I don't think I have enough parts to... So I suspect they want me to reuse some of these parts here. Who's got the wire there? It's gotta be pointy? Interesting conundrums. This might be good right here. Then we can put... Yes, it is, Goatfather. It is CraftCraft. Right now, I'm trying to decide what to put on this stamp here. I know. Stamp Creation Simulator. It's very, very, very exciting. I want to decorate this. I don't want to just put it on here plain, you know? We don't want to have some sort of backing. They said I could use stone or wood, but the problem is none of these pieces quite fit right. So kind of do something like that, maybe? That kind of looks alright. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I kind of like that. What do you think? Okay, yeah, I actually kind of like that design there. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of glue on this here. Kind of like right in the center-ish. He wants a very simple stamp design, so we're trying not to go like too over the top with it. That looks off-center. Nope, come on, get off there. Okay. This game is hell if you have OCD. I do not, thankfully. I just really, really like everything to be centered for unspecified reasons. Okay, cool. Now let's see if we can just glue this together without undue fuss. I think if I just click this... Ah, darn it. No, that didn't quite work right. Okay. Okay, and right here. Ooh, yeah, that looks pretty. It's a little off-center, but you know what? It's not too bad. Kind of looks like a hooded figure, but not in a very sinister way. Like in a travel-y way. It is very cute. Oh, look, I've got a little friend here. Look. It's an owl cat. Adorable. Oh, wait, the playtest is out? Okay, okay. I'll download that and I'll play that next for sure. Yes, creature. It's very cute. Okay, that looks nice. Should we put any more embellishments on it? Nah, I don't think so. We don't really need more embellishments. I guess it's probably good enough. Hello again, my friend. Okay. Here's a nice block stamp, just as the cartographer ordered. Brilliant, let me have a look. Metal forging, 10 out of 10. Matching request, 10 out of 10. Hooray! Stunning work, immediately recognizable, feels weighty and durable. This should last me a good many expeditions. By the spell winds, I was worried I'd come up with a bad idea until you came back carrying this. Did you doubt me? Eric, as a crafter, I assure you, there is no such thing as a bad idea, only bad execution. Really? Maybe I should put some more thought into that old idea I had for a hatchet that doubles as a spyglass. Never mind, there are in fact some bad ideas. Now, though, I believe I promised you an improved map. Here, I've included some trails up the local mountain that seem appropriate. Nothing too scary living up there, and there's all kinds of neat stones you could use. And because we're good friends now, here, this is my favorite path down to the eastern beaches. I'm sure you could find a good use for sea glass and shells, eh? When you say nothing too scary, what do you mean? Yeah, I could too. I think it'd probably be on the back of the... Where would the spyglass be on such a thing? I'd see it, like, either... Probably on the back of, like, the hatchet head, like, facing, like, vertically. Then you'd kind of, like, turn the hatchet around, like, and hold it by... Like, you turn the hatchet around and put, like, the butt of the blade against your face to look through the spyglass. Yeah, yeah. Like, basically the back on the on the side of the handle opposite the blade, right? And then the hole you look through would be facing upward, so you'd hold the hatchet up and put, like, the metal, like, end of it up against your face to look through the spyglass hole. You can maybe put even like little markers along the... Oh, the handle itself is a spyglass? I don't know about that one, but I guess I could see that. It'd just be... Spyglasses are really fragile, though, wouldn't it? Yeah, I guess there is that. Maybe that could work. Maybe that could work. I may be overthinking that, and that might be the simplest solution. Just teasing. This close to the Adventurers Guild, you're not likely to run into anything too aggressive in the wild. Now, I'll be off. Hopefully we meet again. It is magic. There you go. Stay safe out there. Ooh, 15 out of 15. Nice. End day. Ah, yes, look at my moth guy. Very pretty, right? 4 out of 5 stars. Lame. Okay. Another day. Oh, who are you? It is very fun. What should this guy's voice be? Hello, my good moth. Now, Now, he seems kind of sinister, right? Sinister and elfy. I don't know if I have a sinister elfy voice. Hello, my good moth. Spanish accent? Hello, my good moth. There we go. Greetings. Zachariah Silversmoke. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Adventurer and monster hunter. Ooh, potion craft, but with stamps. I haven't seen potion craft. I'll have to look into that. Is a monster hunter different from a normal adventurer? Indeed, I'm a little less interested in slinking around barrows, ruins, and caves. Instead, my hunting ground is the wide open wilderness. Oh, yeah, almost. Now, most of the beasts I hunt, they're the kind you don't want getting anywhere near you. I do keep a blade with me, of course, and one of these days I'll probably buy a nice axe to go with it. But if something gets close enough for me to swing a sword at it, let's just say that such encounters are responsible for most of my lovely scars. Can I interest you in a nice bow or crossbow? I don't think so. There's something unsporting about extreme ranged. To me, at least. No, I think I'm in the market for a good strong spear. I've used them before, and they feel good in my hands. Oh. Something solid, heavy, even, with stopping power to it. Don't skimp on the spikes, and ornateness is never a bad thing. And no other special requests? No, I don't think so. I am a simple man. Whatever gets the job done, and keeps my head attached to my shoulders. I need to work on whatever this accent is. I don't know what it is. Somewhere between French and Spanish. I really need to actually watch some tutorial videos on this sort of thing. I'm just kind of vibing. Well, a headless okay. Simple man asked for fancy. Exactly. I'll be back shortly with the polearm of your dreams. Okay. Alright, so I think we're going to start with the handle. We're going to make, let's see. He wants an ornate handle and a solid heavy spear. Okay. So we're going to start with an ornate ingot. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is my favorite part of the game, so just stick around. Okay. Forging. Alright, we're going to go with weapon. We're going to go spear, long handle, and elegant? Yeah, elegant. Opulence or regal? Ooh. Let's do opulence. This might be too fancy. How cool is this, right? It's the rhythm game. And I like the music too. That seems too fancy. You know what? I think I'm going to go with the steel block instead. So you want something heavy. And we'll just make an ornate thing from steel. How about that? We're going to operate a little bit of a loss here, but you know what? Steel's more expensive anyway. Yep, hold on. Because we can do an ornate design with a steel block. Long handle. Elegant. Is that just going to make the same thing? Ooh. What if you gave it a brutal? It is a very pretty game, Defective. And welcome on in. Hello, hello. How are you doing today? Wonderful. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I like that. That's cool. Okay. That's the one we're going to use. Okay. Alright, and we're going to do a steel head on the axe. Okay. I mean spear. You know what I mean. And this we're going to make elegant. Or ornate. Yep, hold on. And I think I have a perfect bat wing to put on this. You'll see. Head... Ooh. Heartseeker? Yes, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Heartseeker? Yeah, that would be... That's a little elegant, I guess. Ornate. No, that's cute. Damn it, I got the wrong one. Shoot. I'm gonna... wasting so much metal on this. Oh, well, hopefully I'll find a use for these. a good thing I like... Oh, no. Hold on. I don't want this one. I don't like this one. No. Darn it. Okay. Okay. Steel. Okay. Okay. Let's give this one more go. We're going to make it an ornate head. Okay. Because I think I accidentally clicked cute. We don't want a cute one. Okay. Weapon. Spear. Head. Game hunter. There we go. That looks right. Wonderful. There we go. Okay. Now let's sharpen this up. Okay. Yeah, this one looks nice too. I like the design on this. Wonderful. Alright, I think this is the last segment, right? Perfect. Okay, it looks, okay, I guess. Maybe not perfect, but it looks okay. Alright, we're gonna put, yeah, we're gonna find a place for this on here. Somewhere. Elegant, ominous. Is there a way to flip this? No? Okay. Put this like at this angle here, maybe? Or no, it's a spear, so maybe we want to put it like back this way, so it's a little more spear-y. I do want to have this bat wing somewhere. We can just put it here. Kind of like it this way, but it's gonna... We'll put it here-ish. Okay. Let's grab a little bit of glue. Put that there. No, darn it. Not that. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. What else is on his order? Solid, heavy, and some ornateness. And don't skimp on the spikes. Okay. Yeah, man. Elegant. No, I don't want nature. Do I have bones instead? I didn't know the Batwing would be nature. Let's see. What else do we got here? That's nature. Stone, broken piece. Do I have anything spooky? Maybe I don't. What about these? Are these spooky? Ominous and nature? No. I guess I don't have anything else I could pop on here, huh? I got a bone, but that's kind of lame. That counts recycled too. Yeah, no. I guess this is probably as good as we're going to get. Okay. Here you go. Zachariah, I've got a spear with your name on it. Sorry, that sounds more threatening out loud, doesn't it? Oh, brilliant. Let me have a look. Matching request. Hey, there we go. Magnificent. Better than I could have imagined. Wow, the haft on this thing. How did you bring it all together so well? I'm glad you like it. I thought I'd end up with little more than a dagger on a pole. I'm happy to have been... and I'd have been happy with that. I've completely lost his accent. You've gone in above and beyond, friend. Tell me, do you do axes too? Axes are one of my specialities. Well, I'll have to come back to your doorstep sometime. I've been wanting an axe for seasons now. One of those chunky ones you sometimes see orcs using. You know the type? I think I do. Oh, is that still on there? Let me see. Yeah, I do. Thank you for reminding me. I thought I had hid that. For some reason... where is it here? Where is it on this one? Probably an environment? No. Voice mod. Ah, there we go. Yeah, for some reason, the new follower alert here is busted for some reason. The link is broken. I don't know why. I'm going to investigate it after stream. But yeah, thank you for reminding me there. Okay, where was I? Well, if you see any, take notes. Well, now I'll be off. I'm sure those poor farmers have been menaced by something or other while I've been in town. Yeah, lame but fixable. Happy hunting to you! Alright. I think we lost more money than we made on that one, but... who's this again? Oh yeah, Fox Lady. Hello again! You're becoming quite a regular around here. What can I say? I wish to take advantage of being in this city of crafters. Your prices are almost as good as your attitude. Oh, nice. Still, I hate to be predictable. Perhaps I should commission something really out of character. No, I think not. As fun as that would be, I actually did come here with a particular order in mind. My dear cousin has just been accepted into the Cogsworth Legion. I suppose you might think of them as Spindleguard's equivalent to the City Watches. Congratulations, in order. Oh, absolutely. We're so proud. As you would imagine, the uniform of such a group is rather, well, uniform, banged out in the factories. After seeing the quality of your handcrafted goods here, I'm a bit worried my dear cousin isn't wearing the best that he could be. When you say not the best, do you mean in terms of protection or looks? Frankly, both. Now, the breastplate is what I'm really worried about since it covers the most vital organs. I'd like you to replicate one as best you can, but better. I can provide you with a rough sketch, but it's quite simple. Spindleguard armor is rather austere and refined. Okay, austere and refined, I can do that. Aren't you worried about that your cousin will be caught without a uniform that isn't entirely, well, uniform? Don't worry, after 2 days in the Spindleguard smog, no one will be able to tell the difference. Now, it doesn't need to be a perfect replica. I suspect that quite a few of the wealthier families outsource production like this. All the more reason to not let your cousin get left behind. Spoken like a Spindleguardian. Now, I shall make myself comfy and try not to bother you while you work your magic. Alrighty, let's see. Iron ingot, we're doing steel. This boy's getting some good armor. We ain't skimping on nothing. Okay. So the breastplate we're gonna make minimalistic. It's gonna look very functional. That looks good. Okay, where's my hammer? Alright, armor. Breastplate and minimalistic. Let's do gatekeeper. That seems like guard armor. This is my favorite part of the game right here. It really is. Yes, Rhythm Smithy. It's so cool. My favorite part of the game, like I said. So good. Okay. Put this off to the side here. Actually, let's go ahead and put it on our desk here. That way it's out of the way. Now I gotta make 2 pauldrons. Okay. Okay. 5 ought to do it. Okay. Next, we're gonna do the pauldrons. Left pauldron. Ooh. Hold up. Guess ruffled would be better? I want it kind of fancy. Okay. We'll try that out. If not, we may just have to remake the breastplates. It is extremely fun. Okay, what does this have? Affordable steel pauldron. I may need to... Let's see here. Recycled. I don't want recycled stuff. I wonder if I could find some gems in the mountains here. So we want something a little ornate. Oh yeah, and you have to do like I Spy scavenger hunts to get materials sometimes. Also very cool. Anything else? What is with these horrifying hands coming out of the ground? That's terrifying. I don't like that. Is that a rock? Oh, there we go. There was something. I don't see anything else, do you? That might be everything. A little bit sparse, but we got other places we can check. Let's look at the beach. Crab claws, sea glass, a shark tooth, nice, bottle. I'm gonna have to clean up my desk to find room for all this. Cone shell, shell. Ooh, another tooth, I think. Anything off this way? Griffin statue. I think that's oh, there we go. Snail shell. And that may be everything. Okay. Well, I'm entirely happy with what we got. Let's check the forest, see if there's anything new there. Doesn't appear so. Oh yeah, please do. It's so very good. There might even be a sale on right now. I forget, though. I bought this maybe last week, so it could be that that's over. But yeah, very fun game. I highly recommend it. A lot of nature stuff, minimalistic, recycled, uncommon mineral. Austere but refined. Huh. How should it be austere? Would iron be more austere? Let's try an iron ingot, okay? Bear with me here. Okay. Breastplate. Oh, it can only be minimalistic with iron, huh? Darn it. Okay. Alright, let's grab another steel. I'm gonna see how it looks with the ruffled pauldron. Maybe that'll look alright. We'll see. Okay, let's see here. Twitch needs to fix their BS and fully count lurkers. It's so dirty to the streamer that they only count lurks after at least one's message or redeem. So true, so true. That is Spindle Guard, affordable steel. I need something ornate, yeah, but it's not ornate is the problem. Can I detach the pauldrons from this? See, maybe I need to do... Let's do another steel block, right? And let's do an ornate piece instead. So I'm not sure I can... Wait a moment. Hold on. Let's send that back. Let's do... What if we do an ornate block? What if we did some ornate pauldrons on it? Maybe that would work. Torso, left pauldron. Would a... I guess we'll find out. Let's do an ornate pauldron from an ornate block. I mean, a pauldron from an ornate block. Maybe that'll do something. I will read that in one moment, as ornate blocks are very fast. This is the most difficult rhythm bit. Lol sent back red hot. Yeah. They're gonna be very surprised. Okay. Is that any different? Elegant. Okay, okay, okay. That is a little different. Okay. So, let's see here. Minimalist, elegant. Okay, okay. So we'll grab one more ornate block. Yeah, all good. Okay, so there we go. We'll do an ornate. Yeah. Admittedly, it's a little easy, but it is very satisfying. I think so, anyway. But yeah, it is very fun just getting perfects every time. It's easier than I thought it'd be, but it's still challenging enough to keep me engaged. This game is kind of perfect like that. It really keeps it needs all your attention, right? And it's not too strenuous. It's very relaxing. I'd say it's engaging but forgiving. Okay. There we go. And let's see. Do we have anything pretty we can put on that? Fishing hook. Is it an enemy? Crab claw, lobster tail. Absolutely. Nature, ominous, metal recycled. Recycled. What about the sea glass here? I really need to organize my desk. Okay. That's just nature. Where are these balls of material here? Can I use these to, like, craft stuff? Nature, broken piece. That's a mineral. Interesting. Well, I just toss this from the... I guess I just gotta throw that on the ground, huh? Okay. Or actually, I think I can feed it to the worm. Yes, there's a little worm there I can feed things to. Kind of horrifying that it can eat, like, it just eats whatever you give to it, including spears. Absolutely terrifying, actually. Do I have anything elegant? I guess it doesn't need any embellishment more than that. But I still feel like it's missing something. You know what I mean? That's recycled. We don't really want something recycled. Austere and refined. So ideally we have, like, something refined we can put on there, but I don't know that we have anything like that, necessarily. Might just be out of luck. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're just out of luck there. Because none of these are... Yeah, unfortunate. I don't need to put anything else on there, but, you know, it'd be cool and satisfying if I could. Alright, I think... Oh, wait, hold on. What's this? Okay, yeah. I got the right armor set. Voila! I am back and I have your breastplate. Brrr. I think that was the owl cat making noise. Oh, hello, I think your owl cat is a little upset with me. I don't think I've ever heard a meow make that noise before. Apparently, meow think the forge area is off limits to customers. Brrr. Why were you trying to come back there? Oh, yes, it's a bit dangerous back there for lay people with all the fire and sparks and things. Sorry for intruding, I was just curious as to the process. It's quite exotic to me, you must understand. I've only seen factories with I've only seen factories, not a proper forge. I wanted to know how you did your work with just anvil and hammer. I'm afraid it's for your own good. Imagine if you'd come up behind me when I was swinging a hammer. Of course, I'm so sorry. Let me take a look at that breastplate from you now. Hey, let's go. Excellent work, as usual. Again, please forgive my curiosity getting the best of me, and don't take it as a slight to your craft. I trust that completely. Don't worry about it, Saskia. There's worse things than to be curious. You're far too kind. I'll be on my way now. Rest assured that I'll see you again soon, and I'll be on better behavior. Thank you again. Oop. There we go. Oh, hello. Hello! Brr. Oh yes, definitely the right place. Just like Manaki said. Aren't you precious? No, I don't think this is the right voice for her. Aren't you No, How should I have her voice go? Like, I do declare? I do declare. Aren't you precious? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Brr. Welcome to my shop. How can I help you? So formal. You can call me Tara. I'm the chief medic and veterinarian of the Carnival of Strays. You've met Manaki, of course. She recommended you highly. Thank you for those collars, by the way. We've already had a couple of adoptions. I credit to them. Always glad to contribute to such a worthy cause. Huh, well, that's just what I was hoping to hear. Now, I hope this isn't putting too much burden on you so soon after you helped us out, but I've run low on some essential medical supplies. Manaki spoke so highly of you, I was hoping you might be able to help us out again. I think so, but some details on what you need would be handy. Oh yes, of course, the order itself. I am in desperate need of a new knife. You see, some without any gaudiness, hardy, for cutting bandages, digging out claw fragments, trimming wounds before stitching. How many injured animals do you have to deal with at the... Oh no, I hope you don't have to bandage many critters up. You must understand. It's mostly the staff getting injured, not the animals themselves. There's a reason I serve as a veterinarian and a medic, after all. You wouldn't believe the damage some claws or sharp beak could do to the forearms. Brrr. I guess I'd better keep you happy and fed, Meowl. I don't think the one will be causing you any strife. Brrr. As with Manaki before, I'm afraid I don't have anything to offer in return except our gratitude. That's worth more than any amount of coin, Tara. I'd be happy to help you. Oh, thank the spell winds. I know I shouldn't have worried, but I couldn't help it. And more than the spell winds, thank you. Okay, let's feed this note to the worm. Okay, we need to get a dagger for surgeries, I guess. Nothing too fancy, and made of recycled materials, I think? Without any gaudiness and hardy. I guess it doesn't have to be recycled. She doesn't specify, so just do iron. I could give her steel, but we're doing this pro bono. Blade, minimalistic. Drop point? Recurve? That looks medicine-y. Iron is so slow. Okay. And let's sharpen this up real quick. Wonderful. We'll put this over here. And we'll make an iron grip. There we are. Hiya. Oop. Hiya. Weapon, dagger, hilt, minimalistic, Nordic, ribbed, scored. Let's do that one. I like that one. Dun, 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 dun. Wonderful. And there we go. Brrr. Oh, you're even more precious than Monarchy conveyed. Who's a good owl cat? Brrr. Such a cute little beak, and you've been eating well, I see. And your claws are very well cared for. Someone lets you scratch to your heart's content, don't they? Aw. I'm happy with Meow shopping their clothes on just about anything, except me or my customers. Ah, I didn't think you'd be done so soon. I suppose Monarchy did tell me, but I thought she was exaggerating. Obviously not. I know, you'd only deign to adopt a speedy, quick-witted owner, wouldn't you? Oh, picky are you, and not just with dinner? Like I said, precious, and speaking of, is that the knife? Oh, let me see. Oh no, I think the owl cat is, why is it not, It matched the request perfectly, darn it. Anything to help the animals and the people. Now, my guy's a moth dude. I'll show you the owl cat in just a second here. Oh, I so look forward to having something decent and sharp to cut the linen strips for binding wounds. You have no idea. If you or Meow ever need medical assistance, please present yourself at the Carnival Strays and we'll get you seen as a priority. I'll have any big wounds bound up before you know it. Hopefully it won't ever come to that, but thank you. Brrr. You'd be surprised how often these things happen by accident. I suggest not getting between the owl cat and food dish. Much as it pains me to leave you and your wonderful companion, I should really be on my way back. I'm sure there are already new claw marks in need of attending. Pleasure to help you, Tara. Meow and I hope to see you again. Brrr. Okay. This is the owl cat. Adorable, right? Yes, actually, it's kind of horrifying if you think about it. Oh! Oh my god. Speaking of moth people. Hello? Welcome, how can I help you today? Hey there, name's Stonewing. Sibylla Stonewing. Oh, whoop, wrong button. I hear you can make all manner of tools, that right? If you can describe it, I can craft it. Great, exactly what I wanted to hear. I'm in need of a new pickaxe. Nothing fancy. It's just going to be banged into lots of rocks in short order. I don't care if you use recycled goods or whatever raw natural materials you have around the shop. In fact, the simpler the better. You know how it is for us moth folk. The lighter the better. Okay. I don't think a pickaxe would lend itself to embellishment anyway. This is Windspell, City of Crafters. I bet half the shops here would try and put ivy etchings or something on the head. Now, on the subject of payments... Excuse me. Yeah, quad arms. So cool, right? I'm rather flexible with compensation, if that helps. Ah, bless you. You're kind. You're kind. I'll still pay you what you're worth, but I'm a little light on coin. Yeah, I'm okay. Just had some reflux there. Thank you for asking. Hard times down at the mine? We can arrange something. You look like a miner, and I could always use ore and nice stones. You're a perceptive one. I am indeed a miner, and an independent one attached to the local guilds. And, up until very recently, quite a successful miner. What changed your fortunes? Thank you, I appreciate it. I hit a dry spell and made the mistake of buying some cheaper tools to see me through until I could sink a richer mining shaft. But I ended up having to replace those tools so often that I couldn't dig myself out of the hole. I decided the only way out is to barter my way into a pickaxe that won't fall apart after just a few months. Something light and earthy. Interesting. Well, I'm more than happy to help you out no matter what you decide to pay. A few months, even my worst materials would have triple, quadruple that lifespan. Were you buying okay, I'm not going to insult that. Let's do that. That's very kind of you. No matter what you craft, I'm sure it'll be better than what I've been using, and I'll make it worth your while. I think I know exactly what you could use around in exchange for your services. I'll have it ready when you return. I love a surprise way more than I love boring old coin. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to use recycled materials this time. Let's grab that and one of these. Okay. Excuse me. I should really organize my drawers here. Alright, we're going to put natural materials in here. Somewhere. My goodness. Okay. This isn't a mess. Okay, we're going to move everything over here. Goodness gracious. Okay. Alright. Particularly all the organic stuff I want to put over in this drawer, except for the bones and nasty stuff. Feather, crab claw, and rose. There we go. Alright, feather, crab claw, shell. Bottle, I'll put somewhere else, I think. Some more of the organic stuff. Okay, I think that's all the organics. Okay, and the flour I'll put... Oh, not that one. Flour I'll put in the plant drawer. And then teeth and bones, I'll probably put, where should I put that? We'll put the gears and whatnot over here. It's for small metal junk. Probably the fish hook too, huh? Nah, it looks okay. Feed this bandage to the worm. Okay, and then this big bulky stuff I guess we'll start putting in here. So like rocks and minerals and whatnot and what have you. Oh, goodness gracious. Knocked over a cup. Ah, well, it's fine. There's nothing in it. Alright, put that there, and this here. There we go. Another rock there. Put the sea glass in here, and wherever this mudstone is. And what this is, and there we go. I think that looks okay. The bottle. Should we have the bottle in here? Why not? We'll put the bottle in there. And maybe the spoons too. Why not? Okay, and then maybe I'll put these stone pieces in here. So I want these kind of off my desk a little bit, maybe organize some. Riveting gameplay, I know. Okay, let's see. Oh, seashell. I'll put the seashell in here. Okay. Probably want to put the wood in here as well. Let's make sure we get it all off the desk. Goodness gracious. Almost done though. The end is in sight. There we are. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Now put the spoon in here. Okay, and there's this little wood piece here we'll put in there. And this mountain design, we don't need that. Okay, cool. Desk looks much better now. Now we'll find a place for all these gross little pieces. Metal. I guess these can go in here. Alright, much better. And is this a flower? I think that's a flower. There we go. And one more stone piece. Where's this going? There we go. Oh, and I have another little flower there for some reason. There we are. Much, much better. Ah, lovely. Oh, and we'll put this in here. There we go. Okay, now to the forge. I've completely forgotten what we're making. It'll be a nice surprise. What are we making? Pickaxe, nothing fancy, light, earthy. That's not right. Would it be under hammer? Or would it be under tool? Tool? Heavy tool. Okay, there we go. Pickaxe head. Alright, let's see. Recycled steel, cheap head. Okay. Oh, wait. No, I don't want that. Hold on. We're gonna make it out of recycled materials, so next up we'll grab these two. Something very amusing. You can actually take spoons and turn them into armor. It's crazy. Any 2 pieces of metal. Tool. Heavy. You want a medium handle. And, hold on. Earthy, okay. That's medium. Alright, hold on. Let's try something else. I think we gotta do a small hammerhead, small, whatchamacallit. We're gonna make a light pickaxe. There we go. Let's see what this one looks like. Steel, short. I feel like it should be a... Well, we might goof up this commission. Wonderful. That looks okay. Alright, let's see how they like it. Ah, back so soon? Hello again. Don't worry, I didn't rush it. This just comes quickly to me. There we go. May I examine it more closely, please? I'm sure it looks like what I needed. Metal forging, blade sharpening, but does it match the request? It does. Nice. Okay. Hey, let's go! I hope you have fun with it, Goatfather. It is so very... I'm having a ton of fun. I hope you have a ton of fun. Oh, wow, this is great! Yeah, my most sincere... Oh, and it's got, like, a dating sim element to it. You can go to the tavern and romance some of these NPCs, if that's your thing. Including a skeleton man. Let's see. You have my most sincere thanks. I know, right? Honestly, happiness feels like payment enough. Well, while you were busy working, I gave this little beauty a polish. Behold. I know, right? I like her. There's also this former bandit bunny lady with only one arm, and she's fucking badass. I kind of like her. That's a... what is it exactly? It's a geode cracker for more delicate work with gemstone mining. Oh, I needed one of those. Let me tell you, you're benefiting from many, many years of trial and error getting this particular model. How does it work? Don't worry, it's quite easy to use. You find a rounded stone that seems hollow. Bring this little beauty out and give it a solid thwack. If there's a gemstone pocket inside, it should crack right open without too much effort, and it won't shatter into dust like if you took your crafting hammer to it. This is going to be very useful, thank you. You are most welcome. Also, some free advice. That grindstone of yours in the back room, it looks awfully fine. I think that, if you were careful, you could use it to polish or even sharpen any rough gems. Ah! At least in my professional opinion. Experiment and see. But mind you, you might end up scraping more than a few before you get it right. I bet I could make much more impressive goods with a steady supply of polished gems. This is great. Just remember, there's a time and place for everything. Don't go sticking beryl and amethyst to things what need not glimmer. Now I should be off. I can practically hear the ground singing to me, and this wonderful new pickaxe. Be seeing you, Sibylla. Okay. I ended the day early yesterday without talking to people. Who was Tara again? Let's see. Oh, that's that lady. Hello there! Hi, Tara, how have you been? Busy as always. Thank you again for your help, by the way. Hasn't gone unnoticed by those of us taking care of the strays. I'm always happy to help a good cause. Still appreciate it. Say, speaking of critters, how's that owl cat of yours? Cutest little freeloader you ever did see. Ha, I bet. You're lucky, you know. They don't often deign to be kept as pets. Any other interesting owl cat facts? Supposedly they're quite magic sensitive, can sniff it out. Not been properly studied, but plenty of stories of it happening. So make sure you take care of the little fellow. Of course I will. I thought as much. On that note, I'll see you around. Let's trade some more animal facts sometimes. Sometime, rather. Alright, who is Zachariah again? Let's see. Ah, that guy. Well, look who we have here. How's the monster hunting business going, Zachariah? Very well, thank you. Amazing what the difference in quality weapon makes. And how about the crafting? Must not be paying very well if you've ended up here. Wow. Hey, I happen to like this tavern. No offense meant. Just messing with you, friend. Well, I'll leave you to it for now. Drop by the shop again sometime. Hey, I might just do that. Take care of yourself, Crafter. Alright, well, darn. That was all? Okay. Guess nobody else to talk to today. Hey, Crafter, got a question for you. Sure, what's up? How did you become a crafter? Well, I ran away from home after getting yelled at that, making things was... Okay, what did he say there? Well, I got yelled at after being told that making things was below us. My guy's a former nobleman, by the way. Ah, I thought you had a certain way of carrying yourself. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for now. Skip the dialogue too quickly there. Okay. Hold up. Let's see. I've already been to these areas, right? And found everything? Yes, I have. Okay. Where was I? Alright, let's use the crafting hammer here. And... Hiya! Oh. Hiya. Okay. I gotta use it here. Hey, cool. Nice. I know, right? Ooh, I'm going to leave these gems raw for now because I don't know what I would want to make with them. Oh, well, thank you. I really appreciate the defective. I hope to see you around again. And yeah, I really am glad you're enjoying your time here. I love doing silly voices. I love playing games like this. Occasionally I may play some more intense games. I do like horror as well, though I'm not very good with jump scares. But yeah. I'm very glad that you're having a good time. That's what I am here online for. What is this one? Mystic Scavenger Mineral. Okay, that's nothing. Ooh, these are pretty. Let's see. Okay, got another one of those. Let's see what's in this one. Aw. And I'm always grateful to see you coming around to Godfather. Yeah, that is true. Not being great with jump scares is very entertaining. I should definitely play more scary games. I've been told I am very entertaining when I am jump scared, so we shall see. Okay. Let's find a place for these pretty gems. And... oop, nope, not gonna throw it away. Let's see. There we go. Oop, hold on. Close the drawer. There we go. These drawers are infinite, by the way. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I think that's it for the day. Let's let our meow out. 8 gold income, minus 20 gold in taxes. 5 more days to go. I am going to take a quick break. Aw. Yes, I thought that was super important. Like, especially, a lot of people have like a don't trauma dump in chat thing. But, and while I understand why that is, I think directing people towards, yeah, they're very pretty, thank you. Directing people towards where they can get support if they are having a hard time is very important to me. I've known a lot of people who have been in terrible situations and have needed that support, so I want to just have that at the bottom of the screen so that whoever needed it, yes, of course. Yeah, with everything going on, it's been heartbreaking. That's why I've put, yeah, I definitely recommend it. That's why I put a link to the Trevor Project there, because they did deactivate the LGBTQ suicide hotline. And, yeah, things are rough all over. Same here. But yes, I'm going to take a very quick break, and I will be back shortly. Yeah, fuck those guys. It's really fucking sick. But yeah, I gotta go let my dogs in, I'm gonna grab another drink, and I'll be back shortly. Well, you're in luck, because Goatfather is also very cool. They have some really great music on their stream, and they play a lot of chill games, and have a really cool Warhammer 40k custom Imperial Guard faction that they're doing lore for. Definitely check out their channel as well. He's a really cool dude. Okay, and like I said, we are back. Ooh, 160, nice. Okay, let's go back to our gaming screen. Okay, where was I? Okay. Okay, who do we got today? Oh, hey, he's back. Hail to you, my friend. And hail once more. I like what you've done with the shop. Spellwinds, but it's good to be back in town after a round of adventuring. I can imagine. How are the barrows? As well as you could expect. They are dark and dingy and full of all manner of shambling creatures, but nothing I could not handle. I got a Sprite just now. Something nice and cool, because it's very, very hot here in Texas. And I don't have the fan on because of the background noise. Especially with your wonderful sword in my hand. But I think it's time for an upgrade. How do I put this delicately? Have your further adventures proven more lucrative, then? If you're asking if I have the money, then yes. I've grown wealth as well as power. The vaults that held this armor held coins and gems. Now I intend to delve deeper into the barrow, possibly even gather a party of like-minded adventurers, and confront one of the ancient barrow kings. Ooh! They're big and they're nasty, and they wield weird magics. I need a big sword to answer that. One that just isn't just effective, but that demands respect. Maybe some cool skulls attached to it. Okay, cool skulls. Demands respect. Oh, I just mean, I'll obviously be the one leading such a party. I need a sword that says, hey, listen to this guy. He knows what he's doing. Something intimidating. Not just a simple blade that anyone could pick up out of the hands of an animated skeleton. Yes, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So naturalistic and scary at the same time? Well, I'll give it a try. Okay. Oh, and have fun with your horse racing dailies, Godfather. Missed that while I was role-playing there. Okay. Interesting. Do we have any fun skulls? I don't think we have any fun skulls. Maybe we can find some, though. Fishing hut there. Let's see, where else can we go? Forest. Got some more junk here. And what else? I think that's everything. Okay, let's go to the mountains. Anything new there? Yep, there's that and that. Okay. And anything else? I think it's just those geodes. Okay, cool. And probably nothing at the tavern right now. Okay. We'll crack those later. Don't know that I have any cool skulls, but I can probably put, like, this bat wing on there or something. Because the bat wing is a little creepy, right? Nature. The moth, please. Oh my goodness, come on. Moth. There we go. Ominous, elegant, and nature. We don't want elegant. What about this? The bat wing. Ominous and nature. So we're going to put that on the axe, on the sword somewhere. I think that would be cool. Okay. So, demands respect, cool skulls. I don't have any cool skulls, but I'll do what I can. Oh, hold on. Steel. Alright, we're gonna make a big old ominous blade. There we go. Alright, weapon. Sword. Blade. Ominous. And we want... Ooh, Fierce. Yeah, he's a very fierce individual, so we'll give him a fierce sword. Ah, did I miss the last one? Darn it. Oh, that's okay. That last one goes by a little too quick. Okay, well, there we go. But yeah, it's nice to get to know you, and I will be around often. Hell, I bothered entering this slot, but I've been on Twitch since before the year 2016. Years, but I became a widower. Thanks for really self birth, like sucks. I mean, I have struggles to limit myself, but Twitch let me not feel so almost lonely. I made so many nice people. No worries, but I know what you mean. A lot of folks, they start up their Twitch channels with the because they want to meet more people, they want to socialize, they want to talk to people. I know I like talking to people. So, hey, I'm glad to have you around, and I'm also, you know, really feel free to drop by anytime, and feel free to chat away. Hilt. Should we make it an ominous hilt as well, or a nature hilt? Prickly, vines, twiggy, leafy. Yeah. Yeah, we met while we were streaming. Is super fun. Baleful, sinister, grim. I don't have any cool skulls is the problem. Nature. I could do ominous, and then we'll try that out. Yes, Goatfather was... Goatfather is extremely kind. You know, well, rather, Goatfather, you are extremely kind, so... and I'm glad to have met you here on Twitch. Sorry, I get distracted very easily, but yes. I need to do more just chatting streams, because it's very hard to just chat while I am playing. Let's try one more time, because I got a little distracted there. Grim. Okay. Glad to hear it. But yes, aside from playing these cozy games, sometimes I do talk about subjects like, Oh, yes, yeah. That is a very good idea that I probably should adopt, right? Okay. It's a very cool sword. We're going to sharpen it up. Okay. But yes, what was I saying? Aside from playing video games, I do talk about... Oh no, darn it! I ruined the blade! Dang it! Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to feed the blade to the worm. Okay. Okay. I need to lock in. I need to lock in. That's no worries. Okay. Weapon, sword, blade, ominous, fierce. Indeed. I just gotta lock in. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. I use Indeed too. Such joy meets similar people in similar ways. I don't know. Indeed? Is that a website? I don't think I ever used that one. Oh, the word Indeed. Yeah, I do use Indeed a lot. I have a very, very unique vocabulary. So I'll say, like, radical, indeed. So I kind of switch between, like, various things. Let's see. So we're going to put the wing on here to make it kind of ominous. And then what about maybe a black feather, too? Yeah, why not a black feather? And we don't have any skulls, but we do have shark teeth. Yeah, we'll put a shark tooth on there. Why not? Hyperlexia. Oh, hyperlexia, yeah. I read so much as a child and continue to read a whole lot as an adult. So, yeah, I've got a whole bunch of crazy words just kind of in my noggin. Alright. Though, lately it's mostly audiobooks. I'll put a feather here. Why not? That looks cool. Aha! Always so quick. Brilliant work. The finest blade and wind spell, I'm certain. Top quality blade sharpening. Metal forging. Hey, let's go. Matching request. Yeah, there we go. No cool skulls, but it's kind of cool anyway. Just as I knew you'd make. My thanks to you, friend. I hope it serves you well and keeps you safe. Yeah, I didn't get a choice in having to survive neonatal meningitis. I'm just rolling with it as best I'm able. Yeah, I've heard meningitis can be particularly, like, that's a particularly rough disease to get. That's where you get swelling in the brain, or I think that's it, or pressure, is it? Either way, it's very rough. I know meningitis in teenagers is, yeah, can be very deadly. I'm sure it will, and more importantly, it will keep those undead. I was going to say it keeps them dead, but I suppose that doesn't work, does it? Puts them back in the grave? Doesn't roll off the tongue entirely smoothly, but it'll do. Infection, yeah, that's what it is. Now I'm going right to the Adventurers Guild, I'm going right to the Adventurers Guild right now and putting up notices that I have plans to form a party. And I have no doubts you'll succeed. Yes, this barrow won't stand a chance. See you later, my friend. I'll be back to tell you all about my coming victory. Yeah, like Goatfather said, we're glad to have you with us. Oop. Is this lagging? There we go. Come on. Oh no, why is this game lagging? There it goes. Who is... Oh, this guy. Oh, you're back. I don't like this guy. I don't want to be rude, but I don't like this guy. I'll be nice, though. Hello again. Indeed. Were your antennae all a quiver? It seems the stars led me once more to your doorstep. And what can I help you with today? Of course, I need your assistance yet again. I so enjoyed your work on that astrolabe, and I felt compelled to seek you out again. With the sun and the moons and the planets, as it turns out. All areas of interest to me. Good, good. Then you'll enjoy this commission. A great conjunction is meant to occur in our night skies very soon, with many of the planets and moons visible all at once. I have ascertained the approximate time of it, based on the way I note in the sky with my own naked vision. However, I need more than approximation. I need exactitude. I need to know which celestial bodies and where precisely they will align. Yeah. He's very stuck up. He was kind of rude when he first came in, so... let's see... So, you need a telescope? Oh, Spellwinds, no. A telescope only shows you what is there, not what is to be there. You fucking idiot. He may as well have said that. He may as well have said that. I require a model of the heavens, each of the 5 planets represented. I can provide you with a sketch that shows their locations and orbs representing those celestial bodies, but I need you to build the framework, be that out of sticks or stones or anything else you find fitting. I think I could manage that. Good, I'll leave the specifics up to you. And the materials. The stars seem to want that in your skilled hands. Now, the only thing I ask is that the model retain a certain lavish nature so as not to clash with the other items of my observatory. Can you manage that? I sure can. Of course you can. I wouldn't have been led here otherwise. Anyway, here's a star map of sorts. I believe that you can use it to create the model I need. Just make sure that the right celestial bodies are above or below each other, not just at a distance in the line. Okay, interesting. What is this? Okay, so I need to make a heavens roof, okay. Let's see. Why is my game lagging? Whoop, hold on. There we go. I have been streaming for a little while. I do want to finish this out before I end stream now. So we shall see. I don't know why this little game would be lagging though. Yeah, you can hate that guy. He's kind of a dickhead. He's very rude. I don't think he's not necessarily a bad person, but he kind of treats everybody like garbage. But in a very, like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't like him. He's kind of a dickhead. That's really the best way to say it. Neither good nor evil, but just a dickhead. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, interesting. Now, he says I need rope. Okay, so... I guess the shortest rope would be here. Oh my god, there's a little eyeball in here. Okay. So yeah, I want to say, let's keep mental faculties, functional standpoint. Okay, yep, no worries. Don't think I caught all of that. Let me go and check my logs here. Let's see. No problem. It's quite all right. Let's see. Ooh, 3%. Yeah, you won the odds there. Yeah, losing a partner is probably one of the worst things in the world, especially if they've been with you a long time. I haven't gone through anything quite like that, but a former partner of mine dealt with borderline personality disorder, and they had a very hard time, and I had to be very supportive for them while I was with them. There's a lot you do out of love, you know. It's labor, but it is a worthy labor. Yeah, no worries. I'm glad. I know things are rough around here, and I'm glad that you stopped by and that you're having a better day now. Where was I? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. We want a longer rope on this side, maybe? Does that look right? Okay, it looks almost okay. Hold on. I think we're gonna have to detach these. Let's see. Yeah. Same here. In fact, there is a streamer I would recommend that you two check out. I'm going to go ahead and plug them here because they're just getting started out and I think they're very cool. I'm going to link them for you. Just give me 2 seconds and I will find them. Kiko. Yep, hold on. Box. Oh yes, while y'all are here, I highly recommend checking out Blind Fox Akio-kun. They are pretty cool. I really like their voice and their content so far. They just got started like a couple days ago, actually. So yeah, go say hi. Check out their videos. Yeah. You're quite welcome. But yes, they've been extremely friendly. And they could use all the support they can get. Let me see here. This is really like a puzzle, isn't it? Oh, I got so many lengths of string here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, well, clearly this goes here in the center, right? Or does it? Yes, you're quite welcome. Let's see. Some glue to attach the plants to the ropes, being mindful of the altitude of each. do think the shortest one goes here. And that shortest one is this sort of Mercury-looking one. Okay, we'll put a little tiny bit of glue there, and we'll put this one here. Okay. The next one is, I think, the Earth, maybe? Interesting. So what do we got still? We got this one, that one, this one, and that one. And of course the sun in the very middle. Oh, you know what? I think I understand now. Okay, I think I understand. Hold on, we're gonna... I don't think we're gonna need all of these ropes. Okay, so hear me out. We're gonna put this long one here, right? Okay, and we're gonna put these two on here. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I think we got it. So we're gonna put actually the shortest rope here. And put... hard to say. So we got the Saturn planet off to the right here. I think that's the Earth. And that's that one. Okay. So that leaves... Interesting. It's kind of all vibes based. Okay. I think this one goes in the center here. This one would go here-ish. Okay. This one would go... Okay, we're going to put another long one here. Maybe not that long. No, it needs to be longer than that. Okay. Wait, hold up. Why is that? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'll put a little glob of glue here. That looks about right. And then the Saturn planet is going to be kind of slightly further down here. Interesting. Okay, but maybe this goes here, and the Earth goes here, and the sun goes here-ish, I guess. Should the sun be hanging as well? That's the question. Maybe. Yes, I think the sun should be hanging as well, so... Okay, so let's see here. We're going to put... We can't attach this to here, can we? No. This is tricky. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to line this up, right? Okay, but I'm pretty sure these need to be here, right? These two line up here, and then the sun and this thing line up kind of here-ish. So I'm going to put a long rope here. Okay. Kind of put the sun down here, and then this kind of here-ish. And then you put a long rope here. Okay. And a long rope here? No. Here? No. Here? That might work. Maybe? Should everything be free floating? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of rope and 6 planetoids. I'm stuck. I'm pretty stumped here. So if I had to guess... The sun is kind of in the center-ish. So I think the sun should actually be on the shortest rope. Maybe. Oh, that doesn't even go there. Okay. Can I put any glue in this? Yeah, he gives a hard task. It's kinda sucks, but oh well. Okay, so we can't glue anything to this, so it has to be on a rope. Okay, so in that case, yeah, I think we're gonna put... What if... Okay. What if we did this, and then this, put the sun at the bottom of this, and put this here-ish, and then we put this here, and then now that's not long enough. Okay, so we're gonna take this off, and put a long one there instead. Okay, and then this could be here, which is fairly close to the sun. That looks about right. And we put a long one here. And, but it's gotta be lower than that. So in that case, maybe we don't put a long one, we put a moderate one here. And maybe that'll do? Unless it really is supposed to dangle. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay. I'm kind of stumped here. Because we have enough lengths of string to put a planet on each one. And that's the confusing bit. I guess everything is slightly offset, huh? Very slightly. Okay, so I think probably this here, and probably that here, right? Moon. Unless... switcheroo these around. Maybe? The sun doesn't need to be that far down. Or does it? That kinda works there. So maybe we don't need this wire? Let's try this out. So we're going to put a piece of glue here for the sun, right? Okay. And a piece of glue here for the Saturn-looking one. Because that is pretty close to the sun there. That looks right. Okay. And then for this Jupiter-looking one, we're going to put it here. That sort of looks right. And then the middle one is this kind of tiny looking one. Wherever that one went. Yeah, there we go. That's this one, and that should probably be here. Maybe. Okay. That one looks off center. I may have missed a message here because I was locked in. Let me see here. Dailies and another Taurus Cup win completed. Hell yeah. I have still not booted up Uma Musume. Not much of a gacha guy. But I'm glad everybody has so much fun with it. I kind of want to watch the anime sometime because that looks really fun. Okay, and I think that ought to do it. I think. Okay. Well, let's see if he likes it.
What's that I see you carrying? Spellwinds, that's. Let me have a closer look. Yes, very nice.
He likes it. Hey, we did it. Hey, we did it! Let's go.
I should have expected nothing less, given how well you handled the astrolabe. You have my sincere gratitude.
No, we're not romancing him. You are most welcome.
With this, I can practically picture the conjunction's nuances already.
Note the animation is really good from the movies IRC, and was really as done in house by side games. Ooh, cool.
Yes, I think this will be a truly groundbreaking movement in celestial magics.
Skybreaking, not groundbreaking, surely. Can you share details? He did give me a good score.
Oh yes, of course I can. I believe that with the celestial power buzzing between the many heavenly bodies, a talented starkeeper might be able to glimpse not just the present, but the past and future. I could glean unimaginable secrets from such an event that pour over the knowledge of forgotten empires, or those yet to come.
Oh, you could look at the past or future version of your friend, the one who gave you the astrolabe?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Why hadn't I thought of that? I could... Yes, I might. Indeed, thank you, my friend. You have reminded me of something far more important than any secret I could strip from forgotten kingdoms, or those yet to grow. Good day to you, and the stars smile down upon your head.
Good luck, Starkeeper. I hope you can find what you're looking for. Wonderful. Go in the slot. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, last customer. Who? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a mermaid. With a giant crab carrying her? What's going on? Oh, 2 crabs are carrying a giant fishbowl. That's awesome. Steady? Steady now! Do not knock anything over. Or knock into anything at all. This glass is thinner than it looks. Good, very good. Proud of you all. The shopkeep. Greetings to you and your fine abode. You don't seem like you're from around these parts. Moi?
My people have been here longer than anyone else. We hail from the waters just off the bay. Apologies, I just haven't seen many like you topside.
Ah!
Think nothing of it. I've always been a rare bubble. My name is Marina, Lady Marina, but let's not dwell on titles. Nice to meet you, Marina. Likewise, but I'm afraid I haven't enough small talk from the Crabby Guardians. To business. Tell me, do you know of the Windspare Lighthouse?
I've seen it from a distance.
As have I, far too frequently, especially that dreadful light. I have recently taken up new dwelling near the reef. Excuse me. New dwelling in the reef, and that light is the absolute worst hours of the night. It comes right through my windows. But I am nothing if not a practical woman. If I have lost my beloved shade in pursuit of otherwise more desirable environs, then I shall fix new shade to my eyes.
Do I need to make her...
Ah, you want darkened glasses. Almost. I'm afraid they go floating away. I need goggles of smoked or tinted glass. They must be refined, and more importantly, they must be adorable. Could you do this for me?
I believe so, Marina. If you wouldn't mind waiting here with your entourage.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
Okay, that's interesting. So, okay. Interesting. So, we need something ornate. Refined and adorable. Okay. Now let's feed this to the worm. Okay, we got a bunch of geodes here. Hello? Oh, wrong one. There we go. It's gotta be smoked, so we probably want these dark gems here, right? Okay. Let's crack open the rest of these geodes, just make sure we got everything we need. Ah. I guess there's only 3 types of gemstones, huh? Nope, wrong hammer. There we go. Okay. That's a ton of gemstones. Find some space for them up here. Ah, come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to close this entire drawer to move everything out of the way. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can polish these up. Lenses. Aha! Oh, it made 2 lenses. Excellent. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Fantastic. Okay, now I just need to make some glasses. What do these look like? These are ominous. Don't know if I like ominous. Let's see what these ones turn into. No, those are clear. I don't need clear glasses. She wants them refined and adorable. I have to go to the mountains and see if we can find anything else. Do we have anything new here? No. Nope, still picture clean. Nothing interesting back here. Wait, hold on. Don't know what that is. We'll grab it anyway. Okay. So, the black lenses seem more sunglasses-y. You could do the blue ones, maybe. Red? Let's kind of look at these things here. Ominous, elegant. These might be better. Maybe blue works? Maybe. I guess she did say tinted glass, because the black ones are a little ominous. Let's try the blue one instead, whatever the blue one is. She is a sea creature, so maybe this will work better. Wonderful. Those look okay. Okay, let's make a cutesy frame then. Mate. And we're gonna make it cutesy. Alright, jewelry, I think, glasses. Ooh, frisky. Yeah, there we go, that looks cute. Wonderful. I wish I had something pink, because pink would be great on these glasses. Alas, we do not have any pink stones. Oh well. Let's take a look. Elegant, cute. Sea, mineral, glass. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably what she needs, right? No, no. No, no. Away from the glass, you beast. Are she being mean to my meow? Huh, I guess owlcats like seafood. I beg your pardon. Brrr. How dreadful. Oh, and off your back, does that mean you have my luxurious shades? The most luxurious thing you'll ever wrap around your skull. Wow, what a wonderful treasure. Ah, not matching request. Not just functional, but stylish. Of course, I never give anything less than my all to a commission. You're truly a credit to your profession, and this is an odd, air-drenched world you insist on inhabiting. I won't just safeguard my precious eyes, but I'll be the most fashionable mare on the reef. Just you wait. I bet half the school will be wearing something like these in just 1 year. Well, in that case, please mention where you got them from. Fine, fine. Just remember to not make any of them as gorgeous as mine. Now then, I merely must see myself out before the tides turn. Thank you for coming all this way just to commission something from my little shop. I shall come up here more often. That strange place you air breathers have made. For now, though. Snipper, Bubbles, about face, let's hustle, my crabby friends. Okay. You know what? I'll take it. Alright. Ooh, one more customer. Hi there, how can I help you?
Helmet, Sir Cavendall, at your service. I come in search of a smithy, and have been directed to this humble shop.
I'm going to choose to take that humble as a compliment.
Humility is one of the knightly virtues, good blacksmith.
I wasn't aware that Winterspell had knights.
Why, this land was once filled with knights. Unfortunately, it seems to have fallen into some decline since I last walked its lush meadows and dark forests.
Thank you very much. I do love a little bit of voice acting here.
Would you be willing to hear out my request? Worry not, I have brought a stipend from my liege to repay your services, were they to be offered.
Before we go any further, you're not from around here, are you? In a lot of ways.
Ah, well...
Interesting. I've never gotten a commission from a ghost before.
I am no ghost. I am a perfectly normal haunted suit of armor.
Oh. Apologies, I did not know they were two different entities.
I suppose ignorance can be forgiven. A ghost is a disembodied thing, whereas I am my armor. Now, would you hear the boon I seek?
Of course I would.
I guard the barrow of a great lord of old, and that barrow sees a regular stream of would-be plunderers and bandits and adventurers.
Oh my.
I see most of them off bruised and battered, of course. But recently I was set upon by some truly skilled brutes, one of whom wielded a great morning star. It did irreparable damage to my gauntlets, and I can barely hold on to my own weaponry now. I need new ones made, as striking and strong as the old, which saw me through many long years of servitude, and ornate as benefiting my station.
Okay. Well, they look a little different, but more importantly, will you still be able to hunt them if they're newly added to your outfit rather than original parts?
I can only hope so. It is a risk that I must now take, because the alternative is broken gauntlets that would not work at all.
I think I can help you then. Wait here while I go work the forge. Okay, I like this one. You're remarkably flexible for a suit of armor. I'll try my best. Okay, interesting. So, let me see here. How do I make this? I want to make it sturdy, so we're going to make it a steel, right? Plus, steel's more expensive anyway, so... Okay, let's see. We're going to make armor. We're going to make gauntlets. Let's start with the hand. Armored. Let's see here. Let's do a steel one. Let's see what the options are for the forearm. Armor, gauntlet, forearm, armored. I think I'm gonna have to put gems on this one. Okay. So we have the gauntlets. Let's look at these gems here. This one is... So these are ominous, I think. I need something regal. Hold on. Ominous, ominous. Let's take this one. And then I also need something... ornate. No. It's elegant and cute. We don't want that necessarily. Common metal. Not this one. That's rather elegant. Yeah, let's try this out. Okay. Let's do pointed. Wonderful. Just that. Let's grab 2 of these. Wonderful. Okay, and then this one. And one more ought to do it. Excellent. There we go. Okay. And we'll kind of put these like... we put them like right here maybe? Or along the bottom? Put them on the knuckles maybe? I don't think we have enough space for that. Kind of just make a line of them here, right? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That looks kind of cool. Okay, cool. Now we just gotta glue everything down. Okay. And that ought to do it. Let's see, we'll grab that. Glue this to that. Like so. Oops. Okay, there we are. And then we'll grab a little bit of glue here and here. And gently attach these so they line up just so. Wonderful. Ominous and elegant.
Ah, welcome back, my good blacksmith. Moth? Blacksmith? Ha! I've become droll in my time waiting. I take it the moment of truth has finally arrived.
Ah, cool. I think you'll be very pleasantly surprised.
Oh my! It's as if my hands had never been damaged at all.
I'm glad to hear that. So they fit like a glove?
How very funny. This may be an improvement on my own gauntlets. Future tomb raiders and thieves won't stand a chance.
Try to go easy on them. I do have some friends in the Adventurers Guild, and they mention going into barrows pretty often.
Of course, I dispense only bruises and cracked bones in line with my knightly vows. As I cannot be killed, it would be rather unsporting to kill.
Oh, that's rather nice.
Thank you, blacksmith, crafter. I will return now to my post.
Glad I could be of assistance. Best of luck in your duty. Wonderful. No, why are you lagging? Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Wonderful. Alright, let's save our game. Now let's go to the tavern. I want to see what's going on in the tavern here. No, nobody's here. Well, hey, if it isn't one of my favorite moth folk, I think I might go for a nap soon and leave minding the place to one of the juniors. But you need anything before I go? Nope, guess not. I'm gonna have to play this game off stream at some point and try and, like, unlock the NPCs and whatnot. Oh well, but for now. Four more days. You really are becoming a regular. Shush! Keep your voice down. I don't think he's far behind me. I think he's not far behind me. Should I call for one of the watch? No, don't draw attention. There's a Spindleguard agent coming this way, and he plans to buy a sword off you. But, I'm confused. There's not much time. You'll just have to trust me. Take the order, but put a flaw in the sword. Saskia, intentionally sabotaging a commission is against guild law. You don't understand. I'm doing this for the guild. I've seen this happen before. In small towns like this, he procures goods and they're reverse engineered at the factory. It's the first step towards driving smaller crafters out of business. Couldn't he do that with practically any sword made here in Windspell? We're known as a crafter's paradise for a reason. You don't understand. These people are specialists. They hollow town out and fill it with their own goods in a matter of months. Please, you have to trust me. I guess as long as the guild doesn't find out, I am helping them. Thank goodness you would listen to reason. Here, put this in the furnace with your ingot. It will cause the resulting sword to fall to rust not long after. It's used in the factories. I'll be back soon after he leaves. Alright.
Blasted carriages. Ah, hello. You're the owner, yes? You craft things?
I am and I do.
Very good. Quite. I'm in a hurry and I need a sword. Nothing off the shelf, fresh made as quick as you can. I'll pay extra for the rush job, of course.
Sorry, I like to have a little back and forth with a customer for a commission. Helps me figure out their tastes.
I don't have time for small talk. My name is Quinn, and I need a sword sooner rather than later. Something tasteful, obviously, but functional. Functionality is the key. Don't go overboard, especially if it'll make this go slower. I have things to do.
I can ask what you need the sword for. It would help in the design.
Poor sword things. Now you're going to make what I've commissioned, or do I need to take my business elsewhere and lodge a complaint with the guild on my way? Well?
Just trying to be polite. I'll have your sword soon.
This guy's a dickhead. Alright. You're getting shit. You're getting garbage. Alright, weapon, sword, blade, minimalist. We'll give him a rapier, why not? Cool. Alright, and then we make an ornate handle, I guess. Hilt. Elegant. Give it a graceful look, why not? Here you go.
And I thought you crafters were meant to be fast. Well, give it a here, let's have a look. Yes, this will do. Even with the weight. Thank you, I'll see myself out. Good day.
What an unpleasant individual. Hello, he's gone, right? In and out like a flash. Phew. Sorry about earlier. I just needed to let you know as quick as I could. I'm glad you trusted me. You see what he's like? I'm glad too. Thank you for the tip and the rusting agent. And thank you for your trust. I wish it wasn't needed, but I couldn't bear to see Spindleguard run roughshod over this town now that I've spent time here. I wonder if I should tell someone at the guild to keep an eye out for more of this happening. No need. It'll worry everyone. I know how Spindleguard operates. Now, I hate to tattle and run, but I did have some rather important errands to finish before I caught sight of him coming your way, and seized my chance to come to your aid. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Don't you worry. I'll be back to order something interesting soon, and I'll have time for more small talk then.
Okay. Who's this? Oh!
Hello there. Greetings, how can I be of assistance? Yes. My name is Sua II. Pleased to meet you. I'm making inquiries into crafting shops around Windspell.
What kind of inquiries?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're the first one who hasn't shown me the door today.
That sounds rather rude.
Are you new here? I'm from the second family. We're not very popular.
I think her voice could use some work there. We'll figure it out.
I'd rather hope that I've left politics of noble houses behind me when I took up crafting. Right. Well, Windspell was founded by the first family. They built the old hall up on the hill and ruled for some generations as it grew. But they were largely chemists and apothecaries, not bookkeepers. I didn't have the head for it. The town grew beyond what they could manage. That's where the second family came in. My family. Merchants, bankers, caravan owners. We bought the town from them, or at least its leadership.
I see. I had heard some others talk about the different families, but I didn't know the background.
Ah, I should explain the others then. There are 4 great families. The third family are fisherfolk, and built a lighthouse, and say that they actually preceded the first family. The fourth family, frankly, they used to be bandits and warriors, which will tell you how they made their wealth. They're mostly adventurers now. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. My family, the second family, we're not the most popular. Our predecessors never did much with taxes. Probably part of why they failed, even if they'd never admit it. And now they're the bad guy for trying to fix it all.
I've heard some people complaining about that, yes. Seems to be hitting the commoners quite hard. I helped a groundskeeper just the other week who could barely afford a new knife.
Oh. I'll have to note that in my report, not as intended. Thank you for your feedback. Many of my elders think that some people are just being difficult, but I think there's more to it.
There definitely is. I think you're doing a good thing, and I hope you keep it up.
Why, thank you very much. I must say, I wish the other crafters and townsfolk were as helpful as you.
Well, I suggest leading with a commission and making small talk afterwards to collect information.
Oh, what a clever idea. Especially if people are complaining about, financial woes. No time like the present when it comes to building good habits. Could you, make me, a tiara? I'll pay you extra, of course.
Sure, I'm not one to turn it out of commission. What kind of tiara?
Oh, any old thing. Just make it fancy and twee. And I'll make some blah, 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 blah.
I missed the rest of that. Okay. Okay, tiara. She wants something cute. Let's go with... That's a little royal. We'll go with this one. That's kind of cute. Okay. And we'll... Doesn't need to be thorny. Quite the arc I want. Okay. And I need some sort of longer, elegant pieces. Which I'm not sure I have many of. How should I make this? No, If we put it like this, maybe we'll use those. That's kind of fancy. Maybe like that. Do I have a corresponding stick for the other side? We might. These look good. Kind of an antlery branch. Ah, there we go. Those two might be good for something. Okay, and then there's these. Those are pretty good looking. Okay. Okay, there's that. And then we need something. That looks about right. Okay. A little lopsided, but nothing too serious. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, I think we got our base here, mostly. Do I want to save these parts for something else? Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, first off, let's see here. I don't like this as trash. Oop, what do I do with it? The nature theme isn't really going with this. Okay. Not quite even, but very close, very close. Okay. Don't like that glue spot though. There we go. Good enough. Okay. Well done. There we go. Okay, and Wonderful, and we'll put some flowers on it. There we go.
Ah, hello again. Ah, my tiara, thank you. Oh wow, you just put this together in my vague order? Even more reason to make sure everyone can afford to live here. We couldn't drive off crafters like yourself. I trust that covers the price of your time.
I didn't mind helping in the first place, but a little extra coin never hurts.
You're welcome. Now on to the next shop with my new strategy. I'm certain I can make things better. Don't want us to lose any crafters or get priced out of the market.
Yes, I keep hearing about how competitive Spindleguard is. I'm a bit worried.
Spindleguard goods. You've given me much to think about. And a lovely tiara as well. Thank you, I'll be on my way, and I hope your peers are even half as helpful as you've been.
I hope your family listens. Wonderful. Ooh. You got a decent amount there. Why are you lagging? Okay. Alright, and that's it for today. Let's go to the tavern. Ah, salutations once more. Hi, Baracundus. How have you been?
Well enough. I've been thinking since we last spoke. Have you had a chance to consider the ways we might be able to invest in your town, as it were?
I wish there was some way you could help fix the tax and rent structures. That's where the misery seems to be coming from.
Well, there are ways. There are banks and lenders who can be influenced to make loans to the second family. Ones would be quite advantageous to the town, alleviate some of the pressures, give them time to reconfigure instead of squeezing.
Yes, that might help.
I can guarantee it will, on my honor. I can't promise no interest, but it will be a very, very good deal.
I'm glad I was able to get a local to provide guidance on this, especially a local I already trusted. I'm glad you came to me. I worry what you would have decided without consulting someone who actually lives here. I was only able to provide that guidance because my crafting lets me get to know people from all walks of life. Still think it's a silly hobby?
Look, I think I think that your more immediate family's... look, I think that's your more immediate family's words, not mine. It's not my cup of tea, certainly, but I'm happy for you and your crafting. I shall be in Windspell for some time longer. I'll certainly endeavor to visit your store. But while I'm making arrangements, anything you would like me to mention to your family?
Tell them to swing by Windspell if they ever find themselves in need of bespoke, handcrafted goods.
Understood. Now I'll see you around. Thanks again for the assistance and the cunning. Glad to see you've only gotten sharper over the years.
Interesting. Alright. What time is it, I wonder? 1:23. Probably gonna go a little bit longer at least. I wonder... Hmm. Okay. This is tricky. There we go. Hmm. Maybe under tool, heavy tool, crafter's hammerhead. There we go. Wonderful. Got an eagle-headed hammer now. Looks rather nice. Oh, I can't replace mine with it, huh? Well, we've got one. Hello? Hi there. I hope this isn't an odd question, but have you assisted a woman named Marjolaine recently? I remember Marjolaine. Are you one of her crew? My name's Spald, Crescent Spald. I've been working with Marjolaine for several years now, and her partner, and a handful of others. I specialize in lockpicking, trap removal, trap detection and removal, scouting, and... You must be the party rogue. That's a rather charged term in the adventuring community, but yes, that would have been my title a while ago. I like to think of myself as the odd jobs person. Odd jobs woman. Sorry, still getting used to that. Sorry to have offended. My adventuring terminology is obviously out of date. That's okay. I'm sure my crafting terminology would be similar. Look, long story short, I need a new breastplate. This one doesn't fit quite as well as it used to for a few reasons, and I'm getting tired of the style. I see what you mean about the shape and size. Well, can you talk a little more about your style? I mean, what I've got on is good for my job, but I need to be able to blend in with the shadows, stay below notice, scout. But it's so drab and plain, it makes me feel drab and plain in turn. You don't strike me as drab or plain, but I think I understand. Thanks. The more I think about it, the more I do still think something brooding and dark, but something a little girlier, cuter? Lucky for you, I like a challenge. Don't worry, dark and girly is a more common aesthetic than you'd think. Thank you. Okay. I wonder, are people available in the tower? Who was Sua again? Oh, that's her. Hey, Crafter. Sua, how is your survey going? Well, let's just say you were the first participant in my little project, but not the last. That's great to hear. Did you change tactics much? I did, based on on my success with you, actually. Turns out people are a lot more talkative when you're offering to buy from them. It's also a lot less nerve-wracking to question someone when it feels like small talk. I'm sure you always had it in you, and you would have been fine even without me. And how have you been? I know it's not been long, but anything interesting happening? Any more feedback you've thought of? I guess everything I do is interesting, if you're interested in crafts. There's so many unique customer requests. It's a diverse town, isn't it? One of my favorite things about it. What about you? Run into anything of note? Well, you were the one who mentioned Spindleguard to me. I think you were? Apparently there used to be a healthy distrust of their mass-produced goods, but after some poor fellow's sword fell apart, not long after he commissioned it locally, well, people are revisiting their preconceptions. Good for them to have an option, I suppose, but it's bad for local markets. Ooh. So that's quite a lot, isn't it? Do you have any thoughts before I let you go from a crafter's perspective? The Spindlegod goods are starting to hurt the local crafters and merchants. You need to start taxing them. Yes, that might work. If nothing else, it might keep the market from flooding entirely. Well, it's not without ramifications. I think I've taken up far too much of your time with this without even buying anything. Always happy to chat. You're such a helpful person. See you. Okay. I don't really want to talk to everybody else right now. Oh, hey, Crafter. Marceline, good to see you again. Likewise, how have you been? Things are going well. Glad to hear it. How is Glanworth? Kind of you to ask. They're doing so well, thanks in no small part to your services. And how have you been, besides the crafting? Bleh. I've been exploring Gwynspell and the surroundings. It's an interesting place. Isn't it just? Some of the most beautiful landscapes I've ever seen, and I've been around. Anyway, anything I can help you with? I got that voice all wrong. Anyway, anything I can help you with? No, I just wanted to say hi. I do have one question. Shoot. What do you think Gwynspell's biggest problem is? I think the second family has a lot to learn about running a town. They seem to think it would be more money and less work than trade in goods. Doesn't it work out that way, and they're way too insular to get good advice on how to fix it? I suppose it makes sense when you're a wealthy family worth of merchants whose friends are usually just looking to take advantage. Hope that's helpful. Extremely appreciated. Happy to assist. Don't be a stranger, Crafter. Okay, I've definitely been playing this game wrong.
You! Me? That blasted sword you made fell apart practically after I walked out of the shop. You? You're lucky I wasn't fighting when it happened. I would have been struck down. Down, do you hear me?
I only.
If I wanted some shoddy craftsmanship, I would have bought from a Spindlegard merchant. Would have lasted just as long as at a quarter of the price. Perhaps that's what I'll do next time. It's a sad, sad day when a fellow can't trust Gwynspell-made goods. I assume you're properly ashamed.
But you aren't from Spindlegard.
What nonsense is this? I've been a proud resident of Gwynspell for ages, and Nettleville before that. you have any idea what smog would do to my clothes, my feathers? A good day to you. I said good day.
Ooh, I fucked up. Well, that's what happens when I don't stick to my ethics. Hmm. Hmm. Burning in dark but cuter. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Now, let's see here. Ooh, that's cute. Let's see. Cute, huh? I think we're gonna have to find some cute gems more than anything else. So we're metal. It's elegant stone. We want something cute. It's cute and elegant. Okay, I'll put a little spot of glue here. There we go. And we'll add... Need something a little ominous to put on there. Ah! Okay. Chris and I have finished your armor. Let me see. This is perfect, thank you. You are most welcome. I'll see what Marjolaine told me. I can see what Marjolaine told me to... I can see why Marjolaine told me to come see you. This is wonderful. It's just so me. That was the intent. It's a delicate balance, but so are most people. What an interesting way of looking at the world. I like it. I must admit, I've never felt so seen before. It's a good thing. This is why function should never totally outweigh form. Feeling safe from a monster attack in a dungeon is one thing. This also makes me feel safer in my own skin. I can't wait to show the others. Before you go, can I ask what prompted the change in style? I think you've earned an answer. I decided that I was tired of living in a way that didn't reflect how I felt on a lot of levels. I've been holding off for some years in fear, but I'm glad you got over that. You seem to be very comfortable with yourself now. Still getting there, but if I knew how supportive everyone would be and how simple the alchemical solutions, I would have done it all a lot earlier. Keep it up, and come back if you ever need anything else replaced or changed. Excuse me. That means the world to me. Thank you so much. And maybe I'll bump into you out there in Windspell. Happy crafting. Why is this going so slow? Yeah, I know. I may have to stop for the day in a minute, because this game is not cooperating. Come on, there we go. Whoa, what a gnarly shop. Welcome, what can I help you with today? Oh, hey, you must be the shopkeeper. Good to meet you. Sorry, I was distracted by all the everything. You do seem a little overwhelmed. I guess that's a big city for you. I'm from out in the forest. Name's Keverim Splitleaf. You can just call me Keverim, or just Kev. I'm from the Grove of Moon Blossoms. I've never heard of the Grove of Moon Blossoms before. What do you do? Why, we tend to the deepest place in the forest, where the plants are so thick it's like midnight all the time. Speaking of plants, though, that's why I'm here. There's some cool things going on in the sky coming nights. We gotta be ready for it. So much to trim back, gotta get the creepers and the vines in the right shape, make sure the flowers are ready to suck up that sweet silver moonlight. Which brings you here because... sorry, I'm off in my own head, thinking about all the vines and the blossoms and the trees that I still need to get to work on. But yeah, that's why I'm here. I need a ritual tool for that. I used to have a really nice knife, but misplaced it a little while ago. What I'd really like now is a sickle. Sickles are very in druidic circles. I've never actually made... I'm sure I can make a sickle for you. Oh, you're the best! Oh yeah, before I forget, it's gotta have some kind of organic element to it. To work right, like partly wood, or got leaves on it, or flowers or something, even if the rest of it is just scrounged up. Tooth and twig. Wish it was better with words. You get what I mean, though, right? Yep. Awesome. I'm just gonna make myself at home here and have a look around then. Oh yeah, no animal parts if you don't mind. That's all, though. No animal parts, got it. Not a problem. There's lots of alternatives I could go to. Thanks for the accommodation. I appreciate it a lot. I think I'm losing my voice a little tiny bit. Let's see here. Scrounged up organic elements. Okay, I've got plenty of materials that are scrounged up. What time is it? We'll go a little tiny bit longer. Nothing. Hello, Nakwas. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm playing CraftCraft here, which is a really fun game. Good, how are you? I'm doing excellent today. Doing a bit of a longer stream since I Missed yesterday's stream. Normally I'm live around from like 5 to 7-ish CST. But anyway, I'm having a good time today. Been playing CraftCraft for a few hours. It's really relaxing, really engaging. And I love doing silly voices, if you couldn't tell. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Of course, my game's getting a little laggy, so I'm probably going to stop in a little while here, so you caught me at the tail end of the stream here. But yeah. So yeah, I tend to play like some cozier games like this. Visual novels. What else? Really anything that lets me kind of make goofy voices, really. That's my thing. Okay, got a good sickle head. And then, let's grab some more junk. Okay, tool, heavy, do a short handle, and we're gonna make it nature-y. Okay, what I want to do, alright, we're going to put some plants and stuff here. No animal parts. Wonderful. Whoa, you're back. You're already back? I am, and I have your commissioned rights here. Let me have a look. What? 7 out of 10? Oh, come on. That's bullshit. Stone and Leaf, you've gone above and beyond. Especially on such short notice, and with me being so vague. I actually thought your description was fine. Sometimes crafting only needs light inspiration. Really? Guess that makes sense. There's plenty of bushes and trees that die off if you trim and shape them too much. I wish I had some more coin to give you, both for the work and the kindness. You've been more than generous. I'll be heading out now, but wave me down if you ever see me out in the deeper forest. I spend a lot of time in the woods, so I'll keep an eye out. Alright, come on. Let's crank that lever. Oh my god. Come on, game. Give me like one more crank. I don't know why it's lagging so much on this little particular bit. Everything else is working fine. It's just cranking the handle. Come on. There we go. Oh, the Dragon Man. That's cool. But I think that's for next time as well. Whew. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by today. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I will catch you next time. But yeah, bye, and have a good day.